Hey, you're watching the Dallas Cowboys Fan Show on Fan Media Network. I'm A.B. Bhakta, and after a nice Thanksgiving weekend filled with a lot of food and football, I have with me diehard Cowboys fans Kip and Mary Alex, who might not be too happy with their team's performance last week on Thanksgiving Day, losing to the Washington football team 41-16. I mean, come on. Is there even a point in trying to figure out this division anymore? The way the NFC East stands right now, through 12 weeks of this NFL season, is that the Cowboys are 3-8. They're in last place in the NFC East, but that's also not too bad because they're also technically only one game out of first place. Kip, the NFC East is so bad right now that the Giants and Washington are starting to look like pretty good teams right now. And with really only one game separating them in the standings, the Cowboys still look pretty rough.
Yeah, we're just really bad. I'm kind of over it, man. Like, even before Thanksgiving, I got my hopes up thinking, well, we can beat Washington and we'll be in first place. And then we put together that performance. And I don't even put this one on the players so much. I put it on the coaches. What was that fake punt that we did on like our own 30-yard line, 4th and 10, and then some designed fake punt run where I think CD got the ball like 20 yards short of the first. It was just stupid. It's frustrating. And I just wish the season was over right now, to be honest. Like, it's very frustrating.
Kip, I see those 5 Super Bowl rings as your background. You start to fade away in the background, kind of like the Cowboys' chances of making the playoffs this season. Mary Alex, do you think the Cowboys still have a realistic shot here?
No, I don't. We're known as America's team. I mean, hey, listen, anything's possible, but we're known as America's team, and in my opinion, we just aren't playing like it. And that's just kind of extremely upsetting to me, considering also we were extremely excited about this coaching staff and everything that we thought they were going to bring to the table. And, well, you can't help injuries. You can't help Dak getting hurt. I mean, Dak is Dak. He's extremely hard to replace. And when you have your star players not playing as well as they should, we just at this point need a whole new team. And eventually, if our staff doesn't step up, we're going to need a new coaching staff too. And that's even going to set us further behind on trying to build a team and build a program again. So I think it's timing and I think it's players right now, but I really don't think we have a shot at really doing anything good. We may beat the Ravens. We may not. If we do, awesome. If we don't, shocked but not surprised.
Yeah, well, hey, in a certain turn of events, because of the Baltimore Ravens COVID-19 outbreak, the Cowboys game this week scheduled against Baltimore originally for Thursday night will now be played 5 days later on Tuesday, December 8th. Kip, what are your thoughts on that situation?
I mean, I don't really know what to make of it. I feel like the NFL is just determined to play this Steelers-Ravens game, which I feel like they should have either canceled outright or postponed even later. I don't really know what that means for us. I mean, I guess it'll be interesting to have a Tuesday game to watch the Cowboys. But, I've struggled all year with whether we should tank and get a draft pick or try to win. I still am not that guy who will root for my team to lose, but the draft picks are what's going to help the team at this point. If we string together a few wins and squeak into the playoffs, we're not going to beat the Bucks, who we might match up against, or the Rams, or the Cardinals. One of those teams. We don't match up well with them. And I feel like what's going to benefit us most right now is getting more talent on the team. So I'm not rooting for us to lose because I never want the Cowboys to lose. But this season is it's a lost season. It's over. It's been a wash. Kind of like what Mary Alex said, what we need now is we need a full off season. We need to get people healthy, and we just need a new season at this point. Like, let's get to 2021 and then start over. I feel like we still have some talent on the team, but they need a full off season with the coaching staff. They just need to be coached up better. So, I guess it's fun to have a game on a Tuesday, but it's just like hard to get excited for these games anymore. I mean, what are we playing for? It's very frustrating.
Yeah, well, the Cowboys currently in the top 5 in draft order for next season, so we'll see how that goes. Mary Alex, your thoughts on this situation?
On the whole COVID thing, I mean, it's going to be weird watching them kind of in the middle of the week. It's just weird for me to have to watch an NFL game, which thankfully I'm on break, so I don't really have anything better to do but to watch football. But so that'll be cool. At least they still get to play. I still enjoy watching them play. I mean, that's my team. I love watching them play every week, no matter what day that they play on. However, it just frustrates me that I know how much potential we have. And like I said, we can't help injuries. And it also frustrates me that we could be getting a really good draft pick if we would, like Kip said, I don't want our team to lose, but I know that if we do, that would kind of, I wouldn't say be a sacrifice, but for example, if we would have tanked, that would be a sacrifice to get something better rather than just end up losing and not really getting anything out of this, or winning and not getting anything out of it in the long run, because we need a new team. That's definitely what we need. We need players. And I also kind of blame the coaches. I mean, when you have your star players who have been unbelievable, not playing at their best, and really they're not getting any fire kicked back into them, it's kind of almost like the players are running the show at this point, in my opinion, from what the outside looking in. Now, I don't know what goes on behind the scenes, but again, I just think that we need a new team. We need new players. We need to get that fire back in 2021. 2020's been a rough year, and we're just going to blame this being a rough year on why we are so bad.
We're blaming 2020, right?
Yeah, that's what we're gonna do. We're just gonna blame it on 2020, put it behind us, put it in the rearview mirror, and just keep on driving.
I like the sound of that.
And hopefully we do better. Now, I don't expect us to have this unbelievable season next year. I don't see that happening, but I pray that it's better. I pray that it's better. But yeah, we're just gonna blame everything on COVID and 2020.
Well, it's an interesting time to be a Cowboys fan nonetheless. Kip and Mary Alex, thanks for joining me again on this show. And thank you to everyone for watching the Dallas Cowboys Fan Show on Fan Media Network. To host a fan show or appear as a fan on a fan show, simply create a profile on Fan Media's iOS app or website. Select your teams and make a short intro video on your phone. Show hosts, reporters, former players, and superfans can use our Get Verified feature and make an intro video as well, and our mobile newsroom staff will reach out.